Claims that Soviet-era cluster bombs are being used by the Syrian government can now be confirmed, and that's according to Russia. Moscow says the region's flooded with arms being supplied illegally from abroad. RT's Peter Oliver has the details from outside the Russian Foreign Ministry.
Human Rights Watch, the New York-based watchdog, has said that following what they've seen in an online video, that the Soviet-era cluster bombs were being used by the Syrian government against the civilian population in Syria in the ongoing conflict there. Now, Russia has rebuffed these claims wholeheartedly.
There are plenty of weapons in the region right now, with huge amounts being supplied illegally to Syria and neighbouring countries. There are mercenaries and foreign trainers in the conflict zone. This has been confirmed by independent media. The region is flooded with arms. It's very hard to determine where they're all coming from. The alleged cluster bombs are said to be from the Soviet era. We can't come to terms with some former Soviet and Warsaw Pact countries on regulating their production of Soviet technology without a license. So there's plenty of things that need to be sorted out.
While Sergei Lavrov was giving his address, he reiterated Russia's stance, which hasn't changed since the conflict first started over a year ago, which is that they want to see both sides lay down their weapons. They want a peaceful solution through dialogue. Now, that stance has been backed up by the current joint UN and Arab League peace envoy, Lakhdar Brahimi. Now, he took over the job from Kofi Annan, you'll remember. He's currently on a tour of the region, trying to convince Syria's neighbours to start pushing for both sides to lay down arms and come to the table for talks. Now, he's also putting forward a situation that would see, once arms have been put down and talks are underway, a 3,000 strong international peacekeeping force going into Syria to make sure that no further violence erupts. Well, all of this comes against the backdrop of a further round of sanctions that have just been signed off on by the European Union on Syria.